Good afternoon, everybody. Sorry for the, we're late because we just couldn't operate technology, and I know that's ironic coming from me. So, 4 days till promotion. It's crazy. I just wanted to shout out everybody again. I think this morning was a really positive way to start our day and sort of kind of kick off the next couple of days where we have all these fun and exciting things. So a special thanks again to the teachers, and of course, congratulations to the students on being recognized for your outstanding and amazing accomplishments throughout the year. So we are going to talk about a couple things today. So I really need to make sure that you are listening closely. I know it's the end of the day, but there's important information, and we want to make sure that everybody gets the same information and nobody misses anything. So let's make sure that we're paying attention and not making it hard for others to hear. In homeroom, a few minutes ago, your homeroom teacher probably gave you what looks like a bill or a statement of some sort, like an invoice. Under the fee type, it would have listed unreturned device, lost library book, trip balance. So there's a couple different things, maybe a jersey of some sort that you may owe or technically need to return. Sorry.
You need to return and you need to pay for it. So you'll see on the slide, charges will be emailed. Dr. Golding walked around and you took a hard copy. At the end of the day today, your parent or guardian, your family will receive an email from me just reminding them so they have that same information. I want to highlight also that last sentence on the bottom of the screen. Obligations need to be paid in order to receive promotion tickets. Each year, when families are expecting to get the tickets at on the day of promotion, on the 9th, all students will come home with their promotion tickets and give it to their families, your 3 tickets. If you owe something, you do not get your ticket. And each year, sometimes it's a surprise, and then our families need to come into school and settle those obligations. So it's in everyone's best interest, and that's what my email to families is going to say. Let's settle these obligations prior to the return book, return uniform, return Chromebook, pay for an outstanding balance for a field trip, whatever it may be. Do it before Monday, June 9th, so there is no delay in getting your promotion tickets.
I do ask that if it's a library fine, the only person that can help you solve that problem is Miss Mikowski. If you have a charge on there that you know you returned the book or anything like that, she's the person. The main office, myself, we can't help with library books. We do not have access to that software to find that out for you. I can help you with a trip balance or a Chromebook question or a charger question. So that's something you can see me for. Please do not come down now. Please do not come down next period because you should be in related arts. That's something you could see me about after school or at some point tomorrow or the next day, or send me an email tonight. Tomorrow, Quassy. It's going to be gorgeous weather, a little warm, but perfect. Your homeroom teacher has the final list of all the students attending. If your name is not on that list, but for some reason you think it should be, that is something that you can come and see me about after school. I think there was some confusion about some people that perhaps brought in a permission slip but never paid. We had a certain amount of tickets and things, so there is not the ability to add any more people at this point. So please do not come find an adult and ask that question. Things have been paid for and settled. So that is the final list, and the homeroom teachers have it and can share it with you. Tomorrow morning when you arrive, it's a normal day of school in the morning. We need everyone to be in homeroom on time. Let's limit the amount of time we're walking around the hallway and get there, because the faster we get to homeroom and Panther News started, the faster we get to board the buses and the more time we get at Quassy. Buses will be boarded by homerooms in groups with your homeroom teacher, and more information to come from your homeroom teacher about what that looks like in the morning.
Is there more?
There's another slide. Yep.
Tomorrow's a really great day and the weather should be great. There is a water park as well as the the rides, which we're going to get to in just a second. Looking forward to it. It's one of the better days in the entire year. We're going to go through some of the things to know. I'll start, and then I'll hand it over to Dr. Golding. But just again, you have the opportunity to participate in the water park and the amusement park. However, you are not required to do that. Okay, so if you prefer not to go in the water park and you just want to hang out on the amusement park, that's fine. Nobody's going to require you to do anything. Please, the first one, wear any type of West Rocks shirt and sneakers. Footwear is really important tomorrow. It's a long day. It's a fun day, but there's a lot of walking, running around, possibly the water park. No, you can't wear slides or Crocs throughout the day. You can bring those if you want to for the water park, but you will not be allowed to board the bus unless you have appropriate footwear. I promise you, you are not going to board the bus without appropriate footwear, and we encourage you to wear a West Rock shirt of some sort just to identify that group, our group, as we go through the amusement park. Again, I promise you're going to be calling parent early in the morning, and our buses are leaving right at that 8:30, so don't risk it. Come with appropriate footwear so you're eligible to go. You can bring swimmer and a towel for the water park. But just understand that you're going to need to change because you're not going home in wet clothes. You need to bring like a bag of clothes to bring with your towel. Towels are not provided. You need to bring your own, and make sure you have an opportunity to dry off and put on dry clothes for the way home.
You paid a price to go, and that included lunch for the day. It's a buffet. It's actually quite extensive, and everybody is usually well fed throughout the day. It also comes with a ticket for a dessert that you can take into the park and get like ice cream or something else with it. So you do have the option to bring more money if you wish to purchase something else, but you don't need it. They do allow you to bring in your own water bottles, I believe, so you can put water bottles in your backpack. We plan on returning around 4 p.m. Obviously, that's after dismissal, so please have a ride waiting. It's really important at the end of a long day that we make sure everybody's accounted for at the end of the day. This is really important. If you did not go to New York City, but you're coming tomorrow, I'm asking you to join Remind, and that's a text messaging system that allows me to text everybody at the same time, a very general message. I know many of you have Google Classroom on your phone, so tonight, please check that. There are directions to join a group if you did not go to New York City. Again, if you went to New York City, I already have that group of you there, and there's about 85 of you. So I can already message you guys. I need anybody else to join this new group. Again, you do not have to rejoin if you already are in it for New York City. It's just for the people who are going tomorrow that aren't a part of Remind yet. And then our rule, as always, is when you're traveling around the park, you are allowed to be in a group of 4 or more at all times. If you're less than a group of 4, that's 3, 2, or even by yourself, you will be required to stay with a chaperone for the rest of the day. It's a safety thing. People who went to New York City know the reasoning behind it. They can explain it to you. We make sure that everybody has a great time and that everybody feels comfortable. So we're asking you to stay in those groups of 4 at all times. We arrive around the park around 9:30, 10-ish. We check in around, I believe it's 12:30 for lunch. You'll check in with your chaperone. They'll check you off and they'll let you into lunch because lunch is in a certain area. And at the end of the day, we'll have a check-in, and that's around 2:45. Last year, we did it around the bumper cars. And then we will board the buses. So you have a lot of freedom tomorrow. There's only really 2 big check-ins. So it's going to be your responsibility to, number one, make sure you have your phone and you're checking if there's a remind message that comes in, and that you're with your group of 4 or more. And then this is my favorite part. Last year, we had a lot of missing Crocs and other items because students were leaving things when they got on rides, and when they got off, they didn't pick it up, or they left things in lockers. We are not responsible if you lose or misplace your items. So that's why Dr. Reynolds mentioned bringing a backpack or one of those cinch sacks that has all your personal belongings. Please make sure if you're bringing a phone or things like that, a wallet, that you're aware of your surroundings and your personal property at all times.
Last year, there was a phone that was left in a locker that they had to track, and then parent ended up having to drive
Yes.
back the next morning. It was found. It was in one of the lockers that was just not picked up. They found on my iPhone. Parent actually was lucky enough to drive back up, get it, and then came back. So we tell you these stories not to scare you, just to make sure you know it's real. And each year we're dealing with supporting students when they're upset and frustrated as they're boarding the bus and saying, I'm missing a shoe or a Croc or my phone or my AirPod or whatever it may be. So we say it just to make sure that you're taking it seriously and you're responsible.
Thursday, we're going to come back from Quassy. One thing I didn't say for Quassy, I'm sorry. Please pack sunscreen or put it on in the morning. It's going to be very sunny. And since many of us haven't seen it in a while, the sun will be strong, and it would be in your best interest to protect yourself. To have
water
some
bottles as well. Bring a water bottle just to make sure that we can stay hydrated.
Thursday is an exciting day. We are going to have promotion practice in the morning, but we are going to share more information about that on Thursday morning when we get back. I think we're sharing a lot of information today, so we're just trying to keep you in the know for what's coming up as soon as possible. What I do want to mention, though, Thursday afternoon is yearbooks. I know many of you look forward to that. There are still some to purchase for $35. I don't think you can do it online anymore. Dr. Fox has people who already purchased. You will get yours delivered to you on Thursday. And then if you bring in $35 on Thursday, you will be able to purchase one at that 1:30 time slot. I will caution you that if you wait until Monday to buy a yearbook, there may not be any copies available. So if you need support in doing this or need help or have further questions about it, please see an adult, see one of us to ask, because every year someone is disappointed because they wait or they forget or they're not sure where to go. And then by the time they figure it out, there's just no more yearbooks left. If you don't know what that is, a yearbook has photos from the year. It's a custom to sign it and write well wishes and messages to people. If you don't choose to purchase one, we do have a booklet that we put together that you can do the same thing with the messages. We have Sharpies. We have everything ready to go for that Thursday afternoon, and we'll have some popsicles and some extra recess. So it'll be a lot of fun. Friday night is our pre-promotion party. It is free to attend. I know that seems to be a question on everyone's mind. You do not have to pay to come. It is similar to a dance in terms of you check in, there's a permission slip online that you must complete, but it does not cost any money. There's a full dinner. We have some carnival games there. We're having cotton candy and popcorn, some like soccer tournaments, I think, outside. We have a photo booth, so a lot of fun things, and that's 5:30 to 8. And again, it does not cost you money. You do not have to get dressed up. You could wear your everyday clothes. It's just a fun, relaxed, informal way to celebrate really the end of the year. It's kind of our last hurrah, because Monday we come in and it's promotion already. We do need a lot of your families have been donating items. We have tons of raffle items, a laptop, some headphones, Bluetooth speakers, gift cards to everywhere. And you will get to, you do not have to purchase the raffle tickets. You get some and you can earn some playing the games. And then we will pull those winners for those raffle items on Monday when we come back.
So just a note about the pre-promotion party. It is just for 8th graders at West Rocks. It's only your class, and it's a couple hours of just really a lot of fun. A lot of great food, and I just wanted to repeat what Dr. Golding said around the raffle. It's always really intense. Again, everything is free. A lot of good food, outside games. We will have some structured games too. We may have a tournament or two. We have cornhole, some other games. So please, we want to get as many of our 8th graders who are going to be promoted to come as possible. If we can get 100% of our students to come, that would be a win. That would be great. But it's really just it's a lot of fun, and it's only for you, provided by us. So again, it's a couple hours. It's a lot of fun. So we encourage you to go.
We have a special gift for you too that night.
Very cool.
And you won't get it unless you come.
All right. So I'll start. Promotion day is Monday, June 9th. That starts off at school. We will have practiced for the promotion ceremony Thursday and Friday. And then Monday is the big day. We start here. You'll report to homeroom. You'll be called down to the cafeteria for our promotion breakfast. Our 7th graders are actually going to sponsor breakfast this year for you as a celebration and a kickoff for your final day as 8th graders. The breakfast will be from 8:30 to 9:30 in our cafeteria. Kids usually finish, eat, maybe some more yearbook signing from the previous week. We then go outside if we have time, just on the top of the blacktop until buses arrive. We then take buses from the front of our bus loop to City Hall. Norwalk City Hall in the concert hall will be where our promotion ceremony is that same night at 7 p.m. From 9:30 to 11:30, we will get there. We will practice. We will walk through what we've practiced on our own for the previous 2 days. You're going to hear a little bit about our student speakers. We'll walk through. You'll sit in the actual seats that you are going to sit in during the promotion ceremony in the same alphabetical order that you've practiced for the previous 2 days. We'll walk through pretty quickly what the ceremony is going to be like. You hear some music. We'll all practice up and down, what it's like to sit, walk, where you're going to walk around the stage. You can ask any questions that you might have in preparation for promotion in the ceremony that evening. We then load the buses up, and we will be back here for lunch on Monday. So it's a lot of fun. We're going to get through, we're going to talk about what you wear in a moment. But that promotion day, the morning, kicks off with a 7th grade sponsored breakfast for you guys as 8th graders. Then we take buses to City Hall, practice, and then do a whole run through so you know where you're going, ask any questions last time through, and then we take our buses back here and we re-enter again. Did you want to add anything before we go?
Yep. Sure. We have hired a professional photographer that comes. She's lovely. She's been doing our photography for the last few years. There'll be an opportunity for you after you cross the stage. You could see in the photo on the right-hand side, that young lady has this like green folder that actually will house, or you will put your certificate in there. It's not in there when you walk across because we don't want to accidentally get out of order and get, the certificates mixed up. But you will hold it. There'll be a lovely backdrop similar to the one that we used today at awards. They will snap a nice photo for you and you will go on your merry way. I will tell you that this photo may be not important to you, but it means a lot to your family. They don't have the opportunity to get an up close shot of you crossing the stage and things because they're seated far away. So I do ask that you just be cooperative in doing it and understand that that is a moment where your parents really, they're going to receive that photo and it's going to mean a lot to them. So just smile and move on, and we'll do it as quick as possible because there's 231 of you to take photos of. And then you can see that was a couple of years ago with our speaker. And that's kind of to give you an idea of what the ceremony will look like once things are decorated and ready to go.
So the ceremony, and Dr. Golding hit on it, and I wanted to highlight the award ceremony today. At the very end, when Mr. Cherbo was speaking, there was some emotion there, and whether it be your parents, a lot of the parents in the audience were getting emotional. We had some emotion showing in our students too. Please understand that this accomplishment is as much about you and being proud of you and what you've done as you conclude your 8th grade year and get ready for high school. But it is also a moment for your parents and your families and your friends and all your loved ones who are there to really take stock and really appreciate. So make sure you're going to hear me say this again. Your actions and how you conduct yourself that night is really a representation of not only you and the school, but it is a representation of your family and whoever is there to support you too. So make them proud of you. All right, so you saw this slide before, but it's a little bit more real now. So I did want to talk, and Dr. Golding will highlight as well some of the specific details on the night. So we just talked about the morning. We come back, we finish the day on the 9th. Before we leave on the 9th, before dismissal, you will be given 3 tickets. You will be given 3 promotion tickets, every single student. That's all we have room for within the concert hall. Every student gets 3. If families need additional tickets, we recommend that you talk as friends or as family friend groups. And if a student is not using another ticket, or maybe they're only using 2 or 1, they give those tickets to maybe a friend or someone they know. We are not giving more than 3 tickets. That would have to be done from family to family or student to student. And that's what we've been sharing with families and parents and guardians who have asked for additional tickets. I know sometimes that's challenging because maybe you have siblings, maybe you have grandparents or extended family that want to attend. But in order to be fair, every student gets 3 tickets, and that even though your sibling may be smaller or younger, they still need a ticket. So they need to be in a seat, and they need to be have a ticket. As far as the dress and what you should wear, I sent this out to families yesterday, but again, I just want to reiterate: we please dress appropriately, and what that means is dress nicely. There are no shorts, there are no Crocs, there are no slides, there's no hats or hoodies for male students. It should be a button down, a polo. You can wear a tie if you'd like, nice pants, and nice shoes. When I say nice shoes, if you are wearing sneakers or if you are wearing something, it should be a nice pair of sneakers or a nice pair of shoes, whatever that may be. That should be a representative of the occasion. We want to make this a formal, and it is a formal process and a formal celebration. And we want to make sure that our dress and our attire matches that. Females, skirt, dress with straps, pantsuit, dress pants, nice top, no high heels. And I know we'll talk more about that over the next few days. There's a lot of walking, and the stairs at the concert hall are very steep. And any high heels or shoes that maybe are difficult to wear, you'll have a hard time walking up those stairs across the hall and around, and you'll see what we mean in a minute. You can wear, if you're not sure about shoes, and we'll remind you as we get closer, you can bring those on the day that we practice in the morning. You could bring those shoes just to try on to make sure that you can walk up the stairs appropriately, walk across the stage and around comfortably and safely, so you can make a decision prior to the night. Again, you can wear a suit if you want. You can wear a tie if you want. You can wear, but ultimately a button-down polo, nice pants, dress pants of some sort, and nice shoes. And we can talk more specifically about that if you have questions. I'll turn it over to Dr. Golding if there's anything else to add.
I think that's it. It's going to be a great night. As we go through the practices, we'll give you a little more specific information about what time you need to arrive on Monday night. I know that right now we're on minute 25 and it's overwhelming because we shared so much information with you, but just be mindful that we're used to going on repeat and saying a lot of this over and over again because we understand that there's a lot of details that require everybody to know what's going on. When all else fails, all of this information was communicated to parents via Parent Square. And I'm not sure if you're aware, but you can sign into Parent Square with your Google sign-in. And a lot of times I click students so you could see all the things that I share with parents and Dr. Reynolds as well, so that you can help your family find the information if your parents don't have access.
Yeah, that was also shared with you yesterday too. So there's a lot of bullet points, a lot of information, even the time that you're going to need to get there by no later than 6:15. All of that information is there, but it was sent to students as well. Another slide.
Yeah, there's a couple more. We are having a raffle. If your family would like to try to win extra tickets, they can purchase a raffle ticket. Some of you did see me for those. Tomorrow is the last day. I'm encouraging families at pickup from Quassy to come and purchase any last minute. And then we are going to draw the winner tomorrow night. You see that ticket has a number. That's what we're going by. So if your family can purchase a raffle ticket for $5, which would give them a chance to win, does not guarantee them to win additional tickets. And a lot of that information has been shared on Parent Square as well. So you could check that out. And then last but not least, permission slip. There's 157 students who completed the form already. This covers the pre-promotion party and Monday's trip to City Hall. Both trips are free. They don't cost money. You don't have to bring money. I just need to make sure that your family or someone in your family completes that form. The link has been shared on ParentSquare several times. It's been embedded in a bunch of different things. You can find it there. You please, it's your responsibility to make sure that your family completes this. It's before you arrive on Friday night. So again, no money to come. We just need to make sure that they give you permission and give us the emergency contact information.
So I'm going to land on, we are really excited about all of the great things that we started really today and with our award ceremony. And it was amazing how many students we recognized, families that were in attendance. And now tomorrow we're taking a trip to an amusement park and a water park. We talked about pre-promotion party, taking buses for promotion. We talked about all those different things. Give me 1 second. We talked about all those different things. I will say that the only way you'll be able to participate in all of them is if we continue to make good choices. If you make a choice that maybe results in you spending some time in in-school suspension or not being removed from class or possibly coming on a Saturday or even making choices around being in the hallway, you may or may not be eligible for one or all of our celebrations at the end of the year. It'd be a shame for you to work hard and be ready to celebrate with you and your family, to culminate, to end your middle school experience. And because of a poor choice, you wouldn't be able to participate in whether it be rehearsal, whether it be a promotion party, or even the promotion ceremony itself. It has happened in the past. And so I want to caution you. We want to celebrate, but we also want to make sure that we're providing opportunities so everyone can have fun who's earned it and deserves it. And if you have questions about that, you can talk to me, Dr. Golding, Ms. Amaral, Mr. Duget, Mr. Rogers, some of your teachers as well. But ultimately, we want to make sure as we finish the year, you're making good choices so we can support everyone having fun in a celebration, as opposed to what could happen. And we don't want you to have to cost yourself a trip.
In a moment when we sign off, you are transitioning to related arts. Just a reminder, because there was some confusion yesterday, you're not used to having related arts at the end of the day. The school policy does not allow you to bring your backpack with you to your class. Your backpack should be in your locker until 2:50. So when you transition right now, please go directly to your related arts class and do not bring your backpacks. Teachers, if you're going to Quassy, we're going to meet briefly in room 109 to talk about tomorrow to make sure we're all set. Again, it's so exciting. We can't wait to celebrate with you. Please make those good choices because we don't want anyone to not be a part of anything we're doing. It's a lot of fun. Thanks for your time. Thanks for a great day. Rest up. It's going to be a great day tomorrow. Have a good night.